Now this place looks big and intimidating, right? Well, it's not, believe it or not. When I first came to China, I was worried when I had to take a high-speed train between two of the cities. You know, I was thinking, oh no, how am I going to go about it? It's going to be so complicated. It's going to be tricky without a Chinese identification number, identification, whatever. Well, I'm here to show you how simple the process of taking a train in China actually is. So first of all, wherever you're staying in China, you're usually going to have to go to either the south, north, east or west railway station. The main station is usually not the one where you'll get the high-speed trains from, because they've built them after the cities were built. So, you know, you take a metro from those outer train stations into the city. Very easy, they're all connected. So I've picked a big train station here, unintentionally by the way, and I'm going to just show you exactly what you want to do. Now, to get your ticket, you can buy tickets here manually, but if you're in China, you're probably already using the internet, you're using your WeChats, you're using your Alipays, you know, you're on the internet here, you know how to use it. So I'd highly recommend just book your ticket through trip.com or the Trip app. So easy. You'll have to enter your passport details, of course, because everything here is connected to your passport. And that's exactly how they scan. When they scan your passport, you are linked. You don't have to actually get a physical ticket. They just scan that passport. They know you've got a ticket. They let you through. So we're going to go into the train station now, and I'll show you the next step. So first step here, when you get to the entrance, you're going to have your ticket inspection. So if you're a foreigner like me, you're going to have to look for the manual channel, because we can't use the automatic channels because, of course, we don't have a Chinese identification. So just look around. You'll find a place that says manual channel. It's usually on either the right side or the left side. So we'll look for that now. And then when you get through that, you go through a small little security screen, and so you just throw your bag in this machine. You know, it's like you're going through an airport basically. But first we'll look for the manual channel. So you'll see here, manual channel, it says it up above it. Let's go through. So very quick process. Took about a minute to get through. Now I have to look up here for my train. It's G6066 and it's at 12:31, so I'll just wait for that to come up. Okay, mine's the bottom one here, 6066. Gate A10 and B10. So let's make our way to A10 and B10. You will already have this information on trip.com when you get your ticket, but it's better just to make sure in case something happened to change. Maybe they change the gate that you go from, so always just check the information board. Now don't worry, I get it. I understand why you'd be intimidated by something like this. I was very intimidated when I first had to get a train here in China. But when you do it once, I tell you, it's such an easy process. And as I said, it's the same all the time. So when you get over that kind of initial hesitation and do it one time, you're good to go, honestly. You know, it's always a bit difficult when you're in a new country, especially somewhere like China that's still kind of so mysterious to a lot of people and how the system works. But just remember, there's no point in getting stressed about any travel around the train station, because no matter what, you'll always figure it out. Someone will help you, whether it's staff or just a local. And then while you're waiting, you can walk around, you can get yourself something in the shop, you can get yourself a bit of food. I've got myself a little coffee here from McDonald's. So yeah, when you're in, all you've got to do is just wait. Once you know what gate you're at, just wait, and you can keep an eye on the little screen above it for your train number. Now it can seem very overwhelming when you're in a Chinese train station, but the process, no matter if it's a small train station or a big train station like Shenzhen here, always the same process. So whatever you do once, you'll do it every time. So A10, B10. I'll explain a bit more about this. Okay, so another thing that's very important, when you have your ticket, you'll have it on your phone, and when you click on it, I'll cover my real full name, but you'll see maybe under my thumb it says second class, car 10, seat 8D. And that car 10 is a very important bit of information about where you should go, whether it's A or B. So A is usually cars 1 to 8 and B is usually cars 9 to 16. So obviously I'm in 10, so I'll go to B, B10, which is where I'm going now. And when you get down there, because you're a foreigner like me, probably, they'll also have a manual channel. Similar to when you enter into the train station. You just show your passport, they'll scan it, let you through, and you go and look for your carriage. It's very, very simple. Very simple. Manual should be on the right, because you'll see a staff member standing there. Yeah. And my train is actually the next one. But you'll see beside the departure time here at 12:08, it says 11. That's the platform you're going to be going for. So always check that out. It's very important, of course. This train happened to be carriages 3 to 8. I think the other side was 1 and 2. It was just first class. So when mine comes up, we'll see what platform I'm on. Okay, so my train has come up now. 12:31. Platform 10. Always important to remember that. Carriage is 9 to 16, so I'm in the right place. I've carriage 10. And that little thing you'll see to the right of the 9 to 16, that's the sticker colour you follow on the floor to find your carriage. Now that's yellow, my one. I follow that to get to carriage 10. But it will never be in English, so you're going to have to translate that, or you're going to have to just memorise the different colours in Chinese. But I'd recommend just to translate it on your phone. Okay, so my train is already here, which is great. So this is carriage 12. I can see that on it already. I don't need to follow any signs, but sometimes you will need to follow the signs if it's not here already. But I already know that the first few carriages are down this end because the A section was down here and I was in B. So carriage 10. So the next carriage I'm in, just remember your carriage. You'll always have plenty of time. And you can ask someone if you really, really need it, and if you're really worried that you can't find it, just ask someone. So here we go, carriage 10. What seat did I say I was? Okay, I'm seat 8D. So I'm on the aisle seat at 8. Here. This is my seat. So now you just sit down, relax, enjoy your train ride. This is only a 35-minute train ride, but it's the same if it's 35 minutes or 6 hours. Exact same process every time. So don't be intimidated. Just sit back and enjoy your trip. Now once you get off the train, like I just did, make sure you get off at the right train station, because there'll be the south and the north usually that it'll stop at both of them. So just make sure you get it to the right one. Then follow the signs for exit. So this is to the left, the exit, and have your passport ready, because you'll also need to go through the manual channel one more time with your passport, just to prove that this is the train station that you've bought a ticket to, and that you're not trying to, you know, go through the next one, whatever. So I'll follow. I have to go to the metro anyway, so I'll follow. The sign leads both ways. So here you go. This is the exit. Manual channel is over on the left where the staffed section is, so just go there with your passport ready. And that's it. You're out. Fairly easy process, but it is a bit intimidating, as I said. The first time you're ever going to try and use the train system, the high-speed train system in China. So hopefully this was helpful, and hopefully it just eases the nerves or the worry that you might have had, just, you know, thinking about, what am I going to do when I get to China and have to take a train? So you know how to take an airplane, everybody knows, but this is not that difficult. So yeah, hopefully you learned how easy it is while I continue my journey here. Thanks for watching. Bye.